Hi, my name is Antoinette. I am one of the 144,000 chosen ones. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I know I am. Spirit just wanted me to take a few minutes to just like touch base with you. I'll let you know, first of all, that your girl is good, especially you folks who, were expecting me not to wake up this morning because, you went and paid a couple more people, to do some special stuff for you the last couple of days. So just letting you know, I'm great, darling, but thank you anyway, okay? That's right, yes. So, you guys, as we're sliding into this 2025 year, God wants to remind everybody that it is time to own your shit and deal with it. Okay? Remember, we were given free range here in Earth School. We pretty much have carte blanche. We were only given 10 very short little rules, 10 commandments. Other than that, the world is your oyster. Do what you want. Have a great time. God has just only asked you to just respect those little 10 commandments. And yet folks seem to be struggling with that. We're not being asked a lot. You're not being asked to stand on your head and spin around 100 times, any of that. What we're being asked is so realistic and so within realm. I don't understand why folks are tripping. I really don't. Okay, but God wants me to remind everybody, as you start making your resolutions, as you start getting ready to make your plans for the new year, keep in mind that you have free reign. Your life is or is not what you make or don't make of it. Because you got the same 24 hours. We all get the same 24 hours every day here in Earth School. Now, whether you choose to spend your 24 hours on you or spend 23 or 22 of your hours focusing on somebody else has a lot to do with what your outcome turns out to be. The more energy you put into yourself, the more results you're going to get. Remember, your life is a projection of the energy that you put out. That's why I don't care how many haters I have, how many folks I have in the background throwing hocus pocus and voodoo and hoodoo, Santeria. I don't give a damn what else they throw. As you see your girl still here chilling. That's right, in her humble abode, in her little baby castle, doing her own thing, having a very Merry Christmas. Okay, because at the end of the day, what God says is going to happen is what's going to go down, not what these other folks are saying is going to happen. Okay, and I spend 24 of my 24 hours every day focusing on me and mine. That's right, focusing on my house, focusing on my business, focusing on my pets, focusing on me and mine. That part right there. And I can tell you it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So there's nothing tricky to what I'm doing. There's nothing magical to it at all. I just don't spend my time and energy worrying about what the next person's doing. There's nothing in that for me. Nothing at all. I don't benefit from that in any way whatsoever. My benefits come from me putting my efforts and my energy into what I'm doing. All right? I'm working on a bomb painting right now. Oh my God, it's coming to life. It is just coming out so good. I'm just so proud of myself right now. Because I actually sat down to start painting something else, you guys, and then I was sitting there and I'm staring at it, and the light starts hitting it, and all of a sudden it just starts taking on a whole other form. And the next thing you know, there's a person that's coming through the canvas, and the next thing you know, it's like Bob. And so, yes, I'm having too much fun right now with the art, okay? Let's see, what else did God want me to mention to you guys? Again, I'm not going to make this long. I know it's Christmas time and folks are opening up gifts and spending time with loved ones. And that's the other thing. Yes, that's what it was. Make this holiday your own. Stop getting caught up into all the commercialism, all the superfluous nonsense that folks keep flying across your TV screen. Matter of fact, turn your TV off, okay? God says, make your holidays what they are to you. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you and your family? It doesn't have to be what the next person's holiday is about. It's about what it means for you. What's important for you, okay? That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's it. It's not a competition. Life is not a competition. These holidays are not a competition. Your job is not a competition. Your car is not a competition. We are not in competition. Each and every single last one of us have our own pathways and own destinies. And we also have the right, we get the right to choose how we're going to get there. We don't all have to travel the same way. That's why you see folks with all types of cars. Some people got electric cars. Some people got bikes. Some people got cars that run by gas. Some people are flying. You know what I'm saying? You get to choose your mode of transportation. as you follow your pathway. Nobody else gets to choose that for you. And you get to go at the pace that you like. It's not a race. I don't care what folks are out here saying and doing. It's not a race. That's why folks are looking silly right now. I'm not going to compete with you for something that's already mine, darling. All of this, it's already mine. This pathway that I'm on, it's already mine. This destiny that I'm headed to, it's already mine. This spiritual enlightenment and this spiritual pathway, it's all mine. So I'm not about to compete with you for it because it's already mine. The fact that you decided to insert yourself into my personal business, into my pathway, into my destiny, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. And I won't make it a me problem. See how that works? You have your own path. Focus on your path. Figure out your means of transportation and how you're going to get through your path so you can get to your destiny on your time frame. That's what everybody's supposed to be doing. We are not here to compete with each other. What you eat has nothing to do with what happens with my body and vice versa. Folks need to focus on that and stop with all this nonsense. The only time you're in a competition is if you are on an athletic team. If you play football, baseball, soccer, one of those, absolutely you're in competition with the next league, with the next team, with the next town or whatever. I think that's juvenile too, but anyway, to each his own. Okay? However, your pathway in life, your destiny in life, your walk with God, your spirituality, your religion, those are not competitions. They're not competitions. And the rules for those, they're not debatable. Those 10 commandments, they're not debatable. Especially those last 5. 6, really. Honor your mother and father, really not debatable. But remember, mom and father, you're supposed to be giving out that same respect that you want. If you're not passing it out, you're not supposed to expect it. And especially if your kids are grown, you got to remember that they're mamas and fathers too. That part right there. See how that works? A lot of folks don't get it until they become parents themselves. Then all of a sudden they want all this respect. Oh, but did you give out any? I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Thou shalt not murder. Again, I mentioned this in a previous video. We got folks out here who, they don't want to die and they don't want to go to jail. But they're out here shortening everybody else's lifespan, shortening other people's pathway. You don't have the right to do that. Who elected you God? You're not God. And God is the only one who gets to decide who comes and who goes and at what time they come and go. That's not your job. This is a no-brainer, that one. You know what I mean? Thou shalt not commit adultery. Again, all you folks who want to stand up here in church and you want to run off to Vegas and all these other places and you want to exchange rings and you want to exchange vows and then you want to get back home, you want to change the rules and make up your own rules. And now you want to bring 3 and 4 and 5 other people into your bedroom and now you want to be polyamorous and poly crazy and poly jackass and all these other things. It's like, say what now? Find your mind. Find your mind. You made a vow in front of God and said that it was going to be you and her. So that means that that's what it's supposed to be, you and her. Y'all don't get to get back to the house now all of a sudden, okay, it's going to be me and you, but what we're going to do is every now and then we're going to bring Susie and we're going to bring Jack and we're going to bring Lisa and Sean. No, boo, that's not what you get to do. Ooh, just nasty on so many levels. I'm just saying. Thou shalt not steal. Ooh, how easy is that? Work for your own shit. I don't know why you think that after folks have worked and busted their ass to get their thing that, you know, the polite thing for you to do now is go and relieve them of it because you think you need it more than they do. They clearly didn't need it when they bust their ass and worked for it. They just worked for it so that you could come and take it. Say what now? A lot of y'all will wake up dead playing that silly ass game right there, trying to take from the wrong goddamn person. Yeah, you are. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Ooh. All that running around making false police reports, making false statements, defamation of character, just making up your own history and own background, just thinking that you can literally go and change somebody else's life with your mouth, with your venom, with your jealousy and your envy and your disdain, and think that there's no consequences for it. Major commandment. Not to mention the fact that it's illegal and your ass can go to jail for slander, baby. You can be sued. I know I can tell you that quite a few of you can expect that I am absolutely, positively, most definitely planning to sue your asses. You thought I wasn't? No, baby. Stay tuned. Get a lawyer. Get you a damn good lawyer. Do not covet your neighbor's goods. I think that's my favorite one. Because as I said before, you all are supposed to be evolved. Evolved enough to live in a community. Evolved enough to be able to have neighbors. Evolved enough to live next door to one another without you thinking that it's okay for you to come over the fence. Without you thinking it's okay for you to play in the background with hocus pocus and steal some shit from somebody in their sleep. Without you thinking it's okay for you to invade their privacy and tap into their CCTV system and tap into their Wi-Fi and all kind of other things. Just disrespectful and invasive on all types of levels. That's coveting your neighbor's goods. We even start talking about sleeping with each other's wives and husbands and all that. It's like, okay, again, grow up. What are you married for? If she ain't cutting it for you, he ain't cutting it for you, that means it's time for y'all to kick rocks, go your separate ways, and go do something else. Don't bring somebody else into your toxic bullshit. Everybody don't live like that. And you men need to stop assuming that every attractive woman is out here hoeing. Some of us got beauty and brains. I'm smart as hell. Got a master's degree, got an administrative credential, principal's credential, got a bachelor's degree in psychology, behavior psychology, as well as communications. And no, I do not sell my ass in order to live this way. And I don't appreciate you all lying and saying that I do. But again, that's right. I'm going to sue your ass. You thought I wasn't, baby? Oh, you better know it. You better know it. I don't know where y'all think y'all are. I don't know what country all of a sudden that you feel that you've moved to, that you think that these things are allowed without consequence. But you're going to learn today. That you are. Yeah, you are. Toast to the food. That's good. Toast to the food. All right. Again, I said I wasn't going to make this long. Is there anything else, Spirit? You really just want me to touch on these folks as they're making these resolutions? Again, you guys own your shit. Sit down and have some conversations with self. Go within. Do the work. Identify your strengths, but identify your weaknesses, okay? Figure out what your fears are, all right? And your insecurities. And then address them. Remember, fear is only an illusion. It's only an illusion. And though we can't control what other people do, we can't control how we react to what other people do. See how that works? You don't have to get caught up in the shitstorm that people try to create for you. You can sit back and let them sling that mud at one another. You don't have to participate in it. Why would you? Why should you? It's not your shit show, so why let it be? See how that works? That part right there. All right. Thank you for continuing to watch. Yes, please continue to send me your prayers as I shall you. You know it takes a village, and you guys know I want you to continue to talk about everything that I share in these videos. Let everybody know that your girl is good, okay? Merry Christmas, everybody, all right? Please be safe out there, okay? No drinking and driving, all right? Get someplace and snuggle up. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little chilly tonight. I already got my fire going. We're going to be nice and toasty in here. Me and my little furry animals and my little children. Yes, we are. All right. Namaste. Love y'all.